out before Modern Warfare.
No, World at War came out after Modern Warfare 1, and then Modern Warfare 2 came out, and then Black Ops came out.
And then Black Ops 2.
Well, no, then Modern Warfare 3 came out. And then Black Ops 2. Yeah. And then Black Ops 3 or something like that.
I don't actually know what came out for Black Ops 2. What's after that?
Modern Warfare 3? I think there was another one out there.
And then what's after that? What's the newest?
The newest one is Modern Warfare, newest one was Advanced Warfare, yeah. Yep.
Greetings, everyone.
Oh, right, it was Black Ops 3 and then Advanced Warfare. So, whatever. What Call of Duty?
Advanced Warfare is the one that people like.
Anticipating a great game tonight between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the New Jersey
Yeah,
Devils.
I think people are over Call of Duty finally.
Are people over Halo at all? Is that still a big thing?
I think people are also over Halo. Yeah, the newest Halo is not as well received as the original.
I thought Halo 5 was like the best Halo game made so far.
Opening face-off is
Whoever
just
told you that
seconds
was
away.
wrong.
Crosby's
Really?
a good face-off.
Yeah, the best Halo game
ready
ever
for
made
the
is
Penguins.
Reach.
And Reach's opposite
my
number
No,
for the
ODST.
Devils.
ODST is pretty good, actually. Like,
That was my favorite.
there's mixed opinions about it, but I actually really like ODST.
I mean, the story mode wasn't that great, but like the gameplay, like that. I remember just playing that with my
Pass
friends.
off the wing and
We've talked more about Call of Duty and Halo than Breath of the Wild. Now.
Yeah, I literally. Last episode, I was like, okay, I want to talk about Breath of the Wild some more, and then I don't know why, but we completely got off track and we didn't talk about it again. And I was like, okay, we need to talk about it next episode, so let's talk about it again. Like, let's not get off track. Let's stay on topic.
I think it's hard to talk about because the game hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, it's just a lot of speculation. But I love speculating about new Zelda games.
looking for a better lane.
So much fun. I like thinking about what they're going to do with it.
As that point passes
Yeah,
well.
I mean, I've been trying not to speculate with this one because whenever I speculate, if you speculate with games, like, the chances of the things that you speculate being a real thing in the game,
It's a good conversation topic, though.
it is a good conversation topic, and I like talking about that kind of stuff.
Carrying to the corner by Crosby.
Yeah, then when they actually get comes down, it's different than what your imagination puts together. It ends up being kind of a disappointment. I mean, I think the game won't be a disappointment. I don't think so. I mean, I haven't played it at E3 of the Wii version.
And he
I'm
moves on
like
through the
super
neutral
impressed
zone.
with even just that version. So
you
I
played
can't
it
wait
at
for
E3?
it. I did play it at E3, yeah.
Wrist shot.
Dude, fuck.
Like, was it controls good?
It was a little bit of a learning curve
You gotta react
because it's different. It is different than other Zelda games.
It was really different. There's a lot more intricacies.
Right, there's more control options. There's honestly more things you can do. So having more complicated controls is fine because it just lands with the game.
That is the first goal scored after a
That's
lot
like, that's kind of like, that's the reason I like Twilight Princess so much.
play
Because once you
shows
learn all the new skill moves, it actually makes the
Good
combat
tie up
really
on the
fun.
face-off. That led to his team getting the puck.
Yeah, I agree
Like all
actually.
the other Zelda combat is kind
And that one's just one
My favorite Zelda combat is still Wind Waker though, because Wind Waker Link is so scrappy. He just like rolls around and like flies around all the enemies like really quickly.
Well, so does Link in this game too.
It's true he does this game as well. I think honestly that because the combat is similar to both games.
So this game has even more.
Also just see how
armor crap.
Capel to Cullen.
You don't have
Dragged through the neutral zone by Cullen. That shot hit him.
level 5, 6, what is this level?
Well, if you actually count it, it'll be like
Long.
I'm on World 5.
World 5, World 5, yeah.
I've got the hiccup tattoo, so excuse me.
Diagonally.
Gross. You have the hiccups. That's nasty.
Shooting.
No, they're poking me. Oh, get out of here.
I'm gonna do it when I play Breath of the Wild, because I'm never gonna play.
Possession taken
Okay,
over
but
in
then
the
you're
zone.
gonna die in the cold. Let me
If I'm in a cold area, I'll
Pass
wear
through
clothes.
center to
But everywhere else,
And he's called.
I wish you could be fully naked. I wish you could just like
Picks it
show
up
your
in
butt
his own
cheeks to the
end.
whole entire world.
What if you could be fully naked and they just like they just have it blur automatically?
It's like The Sims, kind of.
Yeah, like the Sims, yeah. That's not gonna happen.
Back
Okay,
in
we
his
make everyone
defensive
so
end
funny.
together.
What do you think about the idea of Link not being able to be named?
Cuts between the blue lines.
But you don't land in that game?
Well, because it's voice acting in the cutscenes, right? So he's just called Link.
Oh, also, speaking of voice acting, I'm so happy they're adding the voice acting.
It's mixed. It's mixed. A lot of people are like, Zelda does not need voice acting. I personally think that having voice acting during some of the cutscenes is actually really fun.
I think it's gonna definitely also make the game appeal to a wider audience. A lot of people prefer voice acting, especially
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's one thing that I noticed with this is gonna be a really weird transition, but like this is one thing I noticed with Pokemon Sun and Moon that I really didn't like about it is that they were like full on cutscenes for Pokemon Sun and Moon. And so there's like more story elements than Pokemon Final Fantasy. Yeah, but there's like a lack of sound effects and like the characters will talk, but it'll just be like their mouths will move, but there'll just be text on screen, and it's just like I'm done with this. Like they don't make any noise, so it's like it's really awkward and weird. So I'm ready for voice acting in the Zelda game.
It also gives more personality to the characters.
Yeah, and one of my favorite aspects about Skyward Sword is the fact that Zelda sang in Hylian.
I was talking to their coach this morning, and he
Like, I
said
thought that
there's
was
not
really
one
cool.
facet that he's been dissatisfied. They really want to take the game to their opponent who's really struggled lately.
So like,
That's me singing Hylian.
good job, you did it.
Hornquist.
It's good Hylian, dude. You did it. Super proud of you.
I've been practicing.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
What's sad? It's sad.
But that was so weird. I skipped through the thing where it like, oh, you got the pose sent, and I skipped through it so fast that that it was making the after I was already done with all the text.
That's hilarious. I actually didn't even tell my things down. I'm listening to any games on the full episode.
I don't know why I have it turned off.
Maybe it'll be two.
I want to turn it on now, but that will
Might
take
be
some
looking
time.
to change the momentum of this game here, Don.
Going,
We'll
no,
see if
don't
anything
poke
else
me
takes
with your
place
little
after
stick.
that. The Devils have been a more aggressive team right from the very beginning of this period. They've been on the body.
I got the
Like, what is even the point of that room?
And
You
as a
don't even have
result,
to
they
kill
have
him.
the lead.
No, you don't. I got the heart piece in the first room before getting the double claw shot or whatever. Or not the double claw shot, the spinner. The double claw shot.
Winner reaches in after the center has
The
tied him
spinner
up.
helps you get it because once you go over there, you can't
Super's
get
carrying it through
it's harder
center.
to get back. But it's not impossible.
I don't think we're doing better things to do that with.
Lost that.
No, you just go across the sand.
They get it on net.
So you go across those two platforms, and the platforms don't return when you step on them.
Goodness, waffle board.
Dude, I'm like right on your tail right now.
Under pressure, grabbed off by Hagelin.
No, more like,
It's a 3-on-2. How will they defend?
Yeah.
Out here.
Yeah. No.
Great job stopping and holding.
Okay. Commentary, where has it gone? The Arbiter's ground is kind of fucked up because it's supposed to be like the prison of Hyrule, right?
I'm not sure if the whole ground supposed to be the prison or just the inside.
I think the whole ground is supposed to be a prison.
Slid to Elias.
By the way.
Oh shit!
I think I already have, I'm
Good
already
pass
halfway.
with the stick there.
Whoa, I'm halfway there. Oh. Fuck.
Come on, did I not read it? They're a bit more simple.
And that one's routine.
The redeath are more simple.
But covered, whistle blown.
Oh, right, yeah. No, the redeath, there's a lot more options to kill them too. Than the original. The original? Any other Zelda game is what I meant.
You do not need a spinner all the different pieces. That's why they have those little platforms, so you can make it across.
Right, you do the platform to get across, and then they don't
Penguins
return.
ahead,
So
1-0.
Well, you don't have
going back is really dangerous, but it's not
Winger
impossible.
steps right in
Well,
and
you use one
takes it.
platform
Good
to get
job
there,
by
and
the
then
center
one
on the
platform to get
tie-out.
back.
Screwed up the wing to 2-2. Dumped in.
No, I did not
Picks
know
it up in his own
that.
hand. Pass goes up the wing to
So
Cullen.
there's that.
Taken up the wing by
You know
Cullen.
anything, Jetson?
Yes, I think.
Outstanding save. What
I mean,
magic even to get there and get the shot off.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goal center.
My sanity.
Back in his defensive end to get
No
it.
problem, bro.
Carries it up the
Push, bro.
side.
Shit. Let's just start talking like douchebags. That's how they talk to each other. It's like, hey, bro, what's up, bro? Yo, bro.
Through center.
What's up, bro? Do you think when people talk like that, do you think they're...
Brings a shot. Great save. Point blank. And he freezes from
Yeah, I'm not
the
allowed to talk about it.
Hey, I talk like
that. You do talk about it. It's the only way you talk. You're such a douchebag, Josh.
Dude, I am a douchebag.
You're a
Let's be fair here.
And they get it. Good
I am a
save.
You're an actual, like, physical
Steps
douchebag.
and a
Yeah.
save.
Oh yeah, no, I clean out vagina.
Yeah.
Charged up the wing by Zoopers.
That's what I do.
Puck gathered in
Something
behind
funny
the net
about
by
the
Daly.
voice acting in Breath of the Wild, that, like, the most
Good,
talked
quick
about
pass
thing
up the wing to
was
Hagelin.
how Zelda's cry was different than between the
Terrific save there.
different
Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at.
Like,
That's
the
not surprising.
Japanese version is really exaggerated. For some reason, they really exaggerate feelings.
Great save.
Yeah, that's not surprising. It's a different voice actor.
Possession taken up in the defensive zone by
It
Green.
does like the Japanese cry, and then in English it's
Takes
like,
that pass that was just slipped ahead to him.
Yeah. Well, it's just different cultures,
Not all
right? Like,
saves have to be
people
long.
just are different. That's just how it is.
people actually over that much in real life when they actually cry.
I think it depends on the person, really, and I think that's why it's different because like every voice actor has their own interpretation of the thing, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Alright, let me get this freaking... No!
I think it's dumb that they're not letting you do.
The Penguins have now built a lead up
They're not letting you
perhaps
do
they can
Japanese
build on
voice
it
acting.
even more before the end of the second period.
I'm pretty sure they do let you. You can choose the
Throwing
language.
the tie up and
Yeah, but they don't let you do like if you turn on subtitles, you
angled to
speak
the corner
Japanese.
by Club. Just a jump
okay,
of the
that's what I
puck
mean.
and he's out of the way.
I'm surprised they aren't.
40 minutes
Yeah, I'm
played,
also surprised
20 minutes to go.
because that
Nothing
seems like
to
a
save
pretty
it
obvious
for
thing.
now.
Also a pretty easy thing to do,
Looking at
especially
the
because
shots
the
on
games
goal
are
through two periods here. 14 for Pittsburgh
the switch
and
is not
7
region
for the Devils.
anymore.
That is like one of the best
One,
things.
it
That's
became
one of the best
too
things.
late
That's a
in that
great thing
period.
about it.
Intermission.
That is super good answer. Yeah.
That's such like an arcade way to do the thing. I feel.
The thing that people don't realize though is that PlayStation has done that for pretty much ever.
I know.
The PlayStation 2 was region locked though. The PlayStation 3 and 4 are not, which is pretty grand.
It's so kind of all these enemies.
There's a lot of enemies in this dungeon,
A lot of freaking rats
and they're all skulls except for the rats.
rats and skulls. Everybody hate
Third
rats and
period
skulls.
just underway.
Okay, good song.
Murray's
You're
back
gonna go
behind
on
his
to be
net.
a
He's
famous
able to
singer.
stop it right there.
Can't
Proud of
wait.
you.
Maybe a prodigy.
Yes.
Do I have to watch all of these freaking flames hit the torches in slow motion? Is that necessary?
Yep. Can't skip it.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
All right.
I really like this dungeon. I think this is one of my favorite dungeons in the game, actually.
Oh, I agree. This dungeon is so much fun. I just love,
That
I love the
pass.
details.
What's
I love the
next?
Egyptian like
Into the attacking end.
I love all the textures of the stone and the sand.
In the got that. Tremendous
Yeah, I agree.
scoring chance.
Oh,
And a whistle. Might be
I love the
something coming
ambient
up
in this
here.
dungeon. I mean, it really helps
looking
you
for
sleep.
this for a while.
What, do you get it? Do you
No.
get it?
I don't.
Ambient is a sleep aid.
Oh.
Face off
I don't know much about
the winner.
these days, sorry.
Walks away.
I do because I have trouble sleeping.
Three unanswered goals.
Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah. I very rarely get a good night's sleep.
That sucks. That's like one thing that I don't
That
have
shot was heavy
is I
and
sleep
dangerous.
so
Good
well.
thing it didn't hit anybody. I'm not even sure if he saw that. That thing cracked off his stick in an
I
instant.
wish that I
Into
slept
the
well.
back.
Like, I actually, not last night, but the night before last, I got the best night's sleep that I've had in a very long time. And I just felt really good the next day. I was really productive and everything. I wish I could sleep like that every night.
I can also sleep through anything.
I can't.
Strong
I'm a pretty
play
light
on that
sleeper.
face off.
Any sound. I fall asleep
The guy off.
on my couch, like we'll be hanging out with like 10 friends or so, we'll be watching like videos on YouTube. Like being loud as hell. And I'll just fall asleep and I can stay awake here.
I'm actually kind of curious if other people in our audience also have trouble sleeping like I do. Or if they,
Someone on the way.
like the like, on like a work level, because like I feel like I wake up 20 times a night and can't get back to sleep, or like I can get back to sleep and then I immediately wake up like when one thing, like one noise happens
Schneider's gone a
somewhere.
little bit deep in his hole. The defensive zone
In the world.
doesn't give him
Yeah.
enough time to get out
Somebody
and
like
find the shot.
cries in Australia and you're like, oh, what's that?
A butterfly flapped its wings on the other side of the world.
Only to the bench.
Shut up, butterfly.
Schneider's night
Fuck
is
you,
over in
butterfly.
quick fashion.
You can give
Time
a
to go
shit.
to the bench. Pull on your ball hat.
Nah, Day. You can give a shit.
Up the wing with it now. Great.
One thing that I think is really cool about the
He's
Nintendo
just not
Switch,
had any finish
and I didn't
tonight.
know why
Generally a
that was
pretty
so
good
cool, but it's
score.
like
He's
all
not
these
been able to
parents
put one behind the goal.
Grabbed up
What?
Did you watch that video of his parents controls?
I don't think I did. That's a weird thing to be excited about.
Well, I think the coolest thing, like, I'm excited for parents, I guess, but I think one of the coolest functions is it documents what games, like, after using your cell phone. And it will tell you, like, what games your kids playing and for how long. And so you're able to, like, know what games your kids are playing. That helps you actually have a better communication with your kids.
Puck controlled in the defensive zone by Green.
That's actually, actually, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And also kind of monitoring, like, how long they're actually spending playing video games versus going outside and, you know, breathing air.
You can also control the system with your phone. Oh my god, I'm gonna die because they literally, he froze me into the sand. Okay.
I actually think that all the integration with smartphones is actually really good.
Slugged down by Crosby.
Yeah, I think, oh my god, I literally just died. I fell in the sand because the Rita froze me while I was standing in the sand. And I thought, oh, sucks to be you. I think it's also really cool because you can set, like, time limits, like, you give kids, like, a total of 1 hour to play video games on, like, weekdays.
Man, you know what? You sound like such an old person.
Not a problem.
It's so cool that you can set a limit of how much video games your kids can play.
I think it is very important to set a limit for how much you can play.
It is important.
I think it is a bad thing.
Up in the defensive zone by getting off.
I agree.
It's unhealthy, you get fat.
I agree. I think you're absolutely right. But when you were a kid playing video games, you probably would not have fucking liked that.
No, probably not. My parents were really strict when it forced how long
Moves up the side with it now.
Oh my god! Stop it! Jesus, I hate these videos with passion.
Right wing to
I'm glad you're passionate about something.
Propel to Cullen.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. How does Wolf like unlock doors? I don't know. I actually thought that's the same thing. It just kind of does it. It just happens, and like, you don't have thumbs, you can't just grab a key and turn it. Good luck doing that with your mouth.
Thank you. It's a video game, man.
Shut up, Tyler. Fuck up.
Fuck off. Oh yes.
So satisfying to have delivered a hit like that. Down here, you can hear this hit throughout the ring.
I feel like bitch, you right. Bitch, I think you right. I feel like bitch, you right. There's a song called You Right, and that's how it goes. Like the very ending section of the song, there's like a bunch of guys saying, bitch, you right. Bitch, I think you right. And it's become like this inside joke that me and my friends do when we're like talking about something and we're like maybe like, have a disagreement. We find out the answer, or the answer is, and then we'll be like, bitch, you right. Bitch, I think you right. Well, I'll just like start singing it.
Because you're a bunch of dorks.
We are a bunch of dorks.
Like, honestly, like, I've met, like, a bunch of your friends, you're all dorks.
Accidentally blocked.
What is dork? A whale penis.
Larson's nicked up here. He can't get off the ice.
It is. You're a bunch of
Wobble
dorks.
around and finish his shift.
That's what I'm getting at here.
Who can get it out
I'm
of
glad that we can see eye to eye on this.
here.
Get away, you little rocks.
Zajac
This is just
moves into the shadow of the boards.
It is. Yeah.
Back in his defensive end
And
again.
now you can sense the better.
Oh,
You got right.
but I made it though, and then I rolled too far. Gross.
With the puck.
Gross.
All night long.
I'm glad you got that stand, 'cause now I can remember not to get that treasure chest.
Oh, fuck you.
And now I'm in the same room as you.
No! That's so bad.
So bad.
The panic is setting in.
That is soy bad.
It is soy bad. Dude, soy nuts are pretty good.
Soy milk? I'm kind of impartial.
I like almond milk more than soy milk, but as far as non-dairy milks go,
So
I
here's
remember my
another
class
game
in
and
high
another
school, we had a
telecast.